Hello, welcome to a tutorial on AutoContour, editing your structure templates after a new model is released. As Radformation continues to add new structure models to AutoContour, you might be presented with a pop-up like this, indicating that new models are available to start using. These models will automatically be ready to use, and because we're making these additions on the back end, no upgrade is required to take advantage of them. To get started using these new models as efficiently as possible, I'm going to go ahead and hit OK here and navigate to our admin application. Clicking on this button will take us there, and you'll log in using your default username and password. First, we'll move into our settings page. This is where each individual structure is saved along with different settings for it. If new models have been released, we're going to need to add the structures into this section. Click the plus sign under the Global Structure Defaults table and add the new structure that's desired. In this case, I'm going to add our right breast. If you have Eclipse templates with this structure in it already, it's possible that this structure may already exist in this table, and you can skip this step and simply go find the structure in question. Once that structure is within this table, we can then add aliases. So if there's other versions of the structure that we would like to look for, we can add them here separated by a comma. After your structure has been successfully created, we'll also make sure that all of our other defaults are matching. The most important one to look for is our structure model. We're actually going to come to our dropdown and select the corresponding model for that structure. In this case, our breast_R model. You can also set things like the color if you're using our standalone or DICOM import export. After the structure has been built, we're going to move to our structures tab. In this workspace, we're going to be creating a collection of contours to then apply to our patient CT scan in order to do all of your contours at once. In this case, if you have Eclipse structure sets that already utilize this feature, you can use the ES import button to search and bring in specific structure sets that would include those structures we just created. But if you're making these from scratch, you can also just go ahead and add a template. And then over on the right, we're going to begin adding our structures. When you add one, and you start typing, you'll see a list of all the structures that appear in our settings tab. And then you should see all of the settings that you've set up for that appear here. I'll just be able to go through and add all of the different structures that I might want contoured on this patient. So for instance, my other breast, do our lungs, maybe our heart. And once we have all of these structures built into our template that we know we're going to want to see, we can then also make our planning structures. You have lots of different options when it comes to planning structures, but the one that I'm going to do just for today is our lungs total volume, which is a combination of my two lungs. This will then create a total lung contour and then input it into my auto structures when I'm done contouring everything. If you have other templates that you've already made that include structures we didn't previously have models for, we can also go back to those and update the models in those templates as well. For instance, if we go back to my prostate template here, you'll see that originally I didn't have a seminal vesicle or a penile bulb structure linked to a model. Now that we've released those, all I would have to do is go to my drop-downs and select the corresponding structure to apply them, so that AutoContour knows now to use these models for these structures in an older template. Simply saving will then apply this new template, and in the future, when I bring this in on a patient, it will then also link my seminal vesicle and penile bulb structures with the associated model. Now that we have a template created that includes the new models that we've built for AutoContour, the last step would be to go ahead and save. We'll run AutoContour by going to clear check, clicking on our AutoContour button, and now what we should see is our new right breast template that we can then apply, which incorporates all of our new models that have been updated. I hope this helps answer any questions you might have on building new templates to incorporate new models into your planning workflow. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us at support@radformation.com or visit our website at www.radformation.com and use our contact page to get a hold of someone so that we can help you get things working as efficiently as possible. Thanks and have a great day.